everyone!
Hello, hello!
We are fresh back from another con, Katsucon, the wonderful con of winter.
Yes, Nako one, the only one that hasn't let us down.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun this year, except for the
fire alarm,
the little bit of a fire mishap, but other than that, it was a really good time. So this year, we were heavily sponsored by Crunchyroll, if you can't tell, with the Crunchyroll bag, and we even got Crunchyroll lanyards. And this is just what the badge looks like, and it was space themed this year, I guess.
I guess I'd take that as... No, it almost looks like...
Well, it's what it said on the guide and the booklet.
I guess
and all
I would
that.
take that as space themed, I mean...
Yeah, so this is just what the guide looks like this year, and of course it has the little paper schedule and all that good stuff, and just the usual information about the con, and the panels and things, and
Third Eye Comics!
Third Eye Comics was also a sponsor. They're a really awesome store.
Yes, they are.
So without further ado, we'll jump into it, I guess, with the free swag that we got. So the nice thing about Katsucon was we got like quite a decent amount of like free posters and things.
Got quite a free.
Quite a free.
Yes.
Not free the anime, unfortunately, but first up there was a Nintendo booth, and we got a couple Yokai Watch things. I guess it's like a wraparound type of little head mask of Jibanyan, I think. I've only ever seen a couple episodes of the anime on the Disney Channel, and it was really adorable.
Funny enough, the only episode I've ever seen has this guy in it.
And I can't remember his name, but it was...
All I remember is he makes everyone fart.
And the guy at the Nintendo booth was lamenting that everybody was grabbing the cute little kitty character, but nobody wanted this butt-licking character.
Yeah, but it's like, why not? It's stupid, so yeah. Anyways.
But that's about as far as I know. It was, freebies. And then the vertical booth had the Kizu Monogatari little mini posters, which is awesome that they announced that they got the Bakemonogatari light novel series as well, so they'll be releasing that. So that's good news for the Monogatari fans out there. And the Funimation Lounge, actually it might be better off like holding this up in the back because these posters are starting to get big.
Starting to get bigger.
So one of the first posters we got at the Funimation Lounge is this Psycho Pass movie poster, and of course we haven't seen it, but they were free posters, so we grabbed them. It's all good. Was there anything on the back?
No, there's nothing on the back, it's just white.
Okay. And next up, which I'm not sure why we picked up other than it was free, but it's the Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F movie, which we're not... nothing against Dragon Ball, we're not even fans of the series, but somehow we picked it up.
We picked it up. So.
And these are double-sided, so we grabbed two of Dimension W, which they announced is premiering, or the English dub will premiere on Toonami towards the end of this month.
Right.
On the 27th, I think they said, so I'll definitely be checking that out. I don't know anything of the show, but it looks kind of interesting.
Yeah, it looks interesting. Definitely excited to check it out, just because it's, something different or new.
We'll give it a go.
Right.
And the last poster is the biggest, so of course you get a freebie at the Crunchyroll booth. And this one, I didn't know any of the animes, including this one, but this was just adorable. I'm getting like, kind of Moe Madoka Magica vibes off this poster, but it's Gaokawa Restore the World, and I believe it's a movie that they had premiere on Crunchyroll, and they had like a little movie showing events, I guess in California on that date. But it was really adorable artwork, so I thought, why not?
Yeah, plus, not saying the whatever, but it was like the only one that looked interesting. Like all the rest of them we either don't watch, weren't going to watch, or... Right, so that was the best option of all of them too.
And this one isn't a poster, but it is a Funimation lanyard, because funny thing, at the Funimation booth they were selling some animes that had like autographed slipcovers. And they even have these really sweet, like, space dandy bags that they were putting purchases in. But because we bought something on Sunday, I guess they pretty much all sold out. So all we got was, like, a normal FYE bag and just the lanyard. So I was incredibly sad that I just overpaid for something I could have gotten right stuff for cheaper. But hey.
Speaking of lanyards, because they allowed us to wear the orange ones of Crunchyroll, was it last year or the year before, I got the Crunchyroll lanyard and I was wearing it because I gave them out for free. They actually thought I was security for a while because I was wearing the orange. And then all of a sudden this year...
I don't think that was last year.
That was Katsucon. I don't think it was last year. It might have been the year before.
Some years before, maybe.
So,
I don't know.
But yeah, it was cool that we finally got to wear a different lanyard than just a plain one.
And finally, last but not least, is the coolest part of the free swag is we actually got 3 copies of this, and I'll explain why in just a second. But we went to the English dub premiere of Your Lie in April from Aniplex, And, okay. Just, yeah, there's nothing on the back. But they had like these little mini, kind of thicker cardstock art poster things that they gave out to people that intended, and it was a really cool series. I'm definitely looking forward to watching more.
It's definitely a good series. I wasn't a huge fan of the first episode because I thought it was gonna like be kind of a boring drag on, but all of a sudden like the second one kicked in, it's like, wow, that got really interesting really quickly. And then the third, did we watch the third one?
The first 3 episodes.
Yeah, then then all of a sudden the third one I was like, oh my god, this is even more amazing.
But the really cool thing is at the end there was like a raffle drawing for prizes, and we won a free autograph from Erica Mendez, the English dub voice of Tsubaki there. So that's why we have 3 of them, because we both got one, and then we got one autographed at the end. So it's kind of unnecessarily that we got 3, but hey, free autograph without really trying is always a cool thing.
Hell yeah.
So next up we will get into the Artist Alley type things that we bought, and unfortunately I don't have cards for either of these shops that we got stuff from, simply because I forgot to get one, or they ran out of one. So if anybody knows where I got this from, just let me know and I'll be more than happy to put a link in the description. But first up, the shop had some really cool, pretty fan art of Studio Ghibli stuff, so I went ahead and got all 4 prints from the series that she did. So first up we have this really cool Ponyo drawing, and I just really like the way that it was done. There was also like canvas prints, but I just got like the poster one because I thought that would be good enough, and I'll probably frame these and put them somewhere. I'm not sure where yet entirely, but they will look cool.
Yeah.
And next up we have Kiki's Delivery Service with Gigi the cat right there. And I just really like the border of the related items around the drawings. And of course, No Face from Spirited Away. And last but not least, this is
awesome little guys from oh my god, I'm drawing a blank on the name.
Princess Mononoke, right? I think.
Yes.
And I totally forgot what they're called, but I know.
I totally forgot what they're called too.
But these are all cool.
Spirits or something. Yeah.
So,
but
I got those, and then from the same person we got in really awesome wall scroll, also from Spirited Away, of Haku in dragon form. And it is a tall... Yeah, I know, it's like really tall and skinny, and it just looks so cool that we just had to have it.
But anymore, we're trying to get ones that are small like this so we can fit more on the wall.
Yeah.
So, not that we
takes
don't
up
like
less
the big ones,
real
it takes
estate.
up less space. Yeah.
I just have a feeling anime is slowly going to take over our house, whether we intend it for or not. Just anime in all the rooms.
In fact, this could be the first one because it's, you know...
That's what I liked about these drawings, this one as well as the wall scroll, is that it's kind of anime, but it's normalish enough that you can really just display it as an art piece and not worry about people thinking you're too odd when they come over. The final shop I got something from in Artist Alley is this girl that had these really cool design t-shirts and sweatshirts and that kind of thing. So it was like 2 for something, and I got free art prints, which I'll show at the end. But the first one I picked up is this Cardcaptor Sakura themed one, as you can see, with little Sakura faces, little Karotan faces, the cloud cards, and I know I got some like on there. And her cloud wand, and it's just really adorable, so I need some magical girl goodness in my life.
The only thing is I regret not asking is, how do you wash these? Are they machine washable, or are they not?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I hope that they are.
And the next one I got is Ultimate Madoka from Polymagi Madoka Magica, and there's a little cube on a ribbon above her, and it looks really cute. Go ahead and turn it around because it has a cool saying on the back with, of course, cube adorning the top. Don't forget always somewhere someone is fighting for you, which is a quote I really liked from the series. And some more magical goodness. And she was either going to let me have a free large art print or 5 mini ones, which I took the 5 mini ones because we had
it was really hard to decide.
Tough time deciding. So first one we got is these one adorable little bunny holding a bunch of balloons in the sky. And next up, I know, actually the husband picked this one out because he really liked it, was Bunny Bubble Tea.
It's adorable.
Yeah,
Bunny Bubble Tea.
And Bubble Tea. And I'm pretty sure, I think this is Hatsune Miku, and I just really liked the design of this. It was a really cool design either way. And this one, which is this girl with jellyfish under the sea, and I just really loved the color scheme and feel of this artwork. It was just so cool. And fish and jellyfish in space. it was just another really cool design that I liked. So I'm glad that I got like, multiple designs and for free for buying the t-shirts, which is a really awesome thing.
Yeah, she had a bunch of really cool prints, and it's like when we saw the first batch that was hanging, it was like, these are really cool. Then she said, "Oh, I have more over there," and it was like, "Oh, shoot."
Oh, there was more designs.
There was more, and they just most of those were just even even cooler, and it was just like, "Oh, this is so hard to decide." Yeah. So yeah, it was really good art.
Some awesome.
And again,
goodness.
we forgot to grab a card.
Yes.
Which we
so unfortunately, I can't put a link down below where I got it from, but hopefully I'll figure it out. And
we'll try to figure it out.
And since this doesn't really go with anything else, I'm just going to throw it in here. The only food item we got this year are these taro milk flavored mochi rolls. I know, but I've never had anything like this before, so thought we'd just give them a try. And you're over there rubbing his belly because we've been holding off on eating these until we filmed this video, so now I was excited to finally try one at some point. Little does he know, I'm not going to share with him.
Yeah, figures.
I always share, I play nice. But next up is the manga, since we have quite a bit of it. I do too. I share plenty nicely. So I have volumes 2 and 4 of Blood Sea, since I already have volume 1, and unfortunately I did see volume 3 there, but I didn't cross off what I already bought, so I didn't know on the last day that I could have picked up 3 and I would have been good, but either way, all 4 volumes completes the set, so once I get 3, I can read these and be good to go. Next up is something I've been curious.
You want me to hold them, or you good?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay.
Next up is the Ancient Magus' Bride, which I've kind of been curious about because I've heard good things about the series, and the artwork looks really nice, so I definitely been wanting to check it out. It actually kind of reminds me of the, what's her name from Code Geass in the back. You know who I'm talking about? Cece, right?
Okay, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, the one that likes pizza or whatever.
Got some Cece vibes from that. So, like, the artwork looks really gorgeous.
That's the one that likes pizza, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. I got everybody.
Well, I'm sure other characters like pizza, too.
Well, you know what I mean. The ones that she's obsessed with pizza, there's a difference.
Next up is a huge chunk of one series, because I knew I was going to pick it up at some point, and it was at the Cheapo Manga booth, which has, like, really discount.
It was literally called Cheap Manga. Like,
discount manga or something.
Yeah, we love that booth.
Some good, because the only thing is, like, they have, like, these little markers, and sometimes the volumes aren't in the best conditions, but they're good enough to read and to collect. But
yeah, I mean, right, if you don't mind searching for ones that's about, you can find ones with just that much damage on them. They're not perfect, but they're good enough. Yeah, and especially for the price. But at least they're not, like, ripped apart.
Anyways, as you can see, this is Gunslinger Girl, and I've been wanting to read the series for a while, so they're in the kind of omnibus formats, and this one includes volumes 4 to 6, so obviously I need to get the first 2 at some point. But I picked up what I could, and I figure I can always fill in the gaps later, especially if there's another 7C sale on Right Stuff. So that, 9 to 10. And they're in all kinds of varying sizes, I guess.
Well, it's like 9 and 10, and then like here's 11 and 12. So before it was 4, 5, and 6, now it's just 9
3,
10,
and then it goes to 2.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden at the end they just have
just that last volume, 15. So which I think 15 is the ending, I think. So I can just fill in some gaps. Weird. But either way, really good deal on the series, and along the same line. Yeah, a little bit of damage, I'll be okay. Since I got the first 7 volumes of Flowers of Evil from the Right Stuff Holiday Sale, this is volume 11, so again, I have to, like, fill in the gaps, but I will do so over time. And the next gap is, once again, another big collection of the same-ish series. Oh, yeah, it's the same series. And they are, shaking the table because they're kind of hefty volumes for being so thin. Cheese Sweet Home, because I've kind of been half collecting them, but I kind of stopped.
We were debating on switching over to the omnibus version, but
I had enough of the single volumes that I thought, and they're at the cheap manga booth, I might as well continue collecting them that way.
So instead of, what was that, $16, $15, we got them for $5 a pop. So
or less than, depending on more, so...
Yeah.
We got some. We'll just quickly show the covers of these.
Actually, we got them for like $4 a pop because we bought enough.
And 6. And unfortunately, I did really good about writing which volumes of manga I was looking for. But even so, I already had volume 8, but he accidentally picked up another volume 8. So now
my bad.
Duplicates. So there's only 12 volumes in the series, so we're actually almost done. So I'm kind of glad we decided to just keep with the single volumes, because even though they still kept with the full color pages in the omnibus, it looks like. Just these seem slightly better quality. I liked them a little bit better, the feel of them. And then also at the Vertical booth, They had this out ahead of release date, the same mangaka as Chi Sweet Home, Konomi Kanata. This is Fuku Kitten Tales, which I'm guessing is more cute cat stories. Unfortunately not in full color like Chi Sweet Home, but still looks incredibly adorable nonetheless because cat stories just warm the heart.
Yeah. It looks like it's the same themes type, right?
Yeah.
Is it the same author?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Same mangaka.
Yeah, you did say that.
And another thing I'm really happy about was I got volume 1 of Paradise Kiss, so now I have all 3 volumes that I can finally read this. And once again, these look like really awesome releases by Vertical. Nice big large pages, and yes, awesomeness. So that is it for the manga pickups, and now on to the anime, which were really slim pickings this go around.
Yeah.
So for the couple animated things that we picked up, this one I was most excited about because I've been wanting it for a while now, and it was sold out at the Discotheque booth last time, and I just kind of forgot about it. But this is Robot Carnival on DVD, and it was one of those that was licensed back in the day on VHS, but just recently got picked up again and put back out on DVD, so I can finally watch it, and I guess it's a bunch of short movies kind of about robots and futuristic themes and that sort of thing. So it was one of those ones I've just heard about time and time again, but have never been able to watch until now or soon-ish. Whenever we get to it, yes. And next up we got from the Funimation booth, but unfortunately didn't get an autograph thing because we were too late.
Oh, yeah, we were too late, right.
But it's finally out, you guys. The 3rd Evangelion movie you cannot redo after being pushed back for so many eons. So I really like the kind of shimmery, texturized goodness that is the outer cover.
There's some little book in here I just noticed.
Yeah, I don't...
Oh, okay.
It's a guidebook. I don't want to flip there just because spoilers, because one, I haven't seen this, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody else, too,
Okay.
just in case there's something that's...
I just noticed it and wasn't...
Yeah,
anyways.
no, it is a cool edition.
Right.
So anyways, on to the cute, fun toy stuff and figures for last. So first off in the toys and fun stuff, I've got a much coveted plush that I've been wanting. I know I need to cut back, but this one I was like, I need to have one of these, and it is the Chubby Hamsters. And he's just adorable, clasping his little hands together with those little blush marks on his cheeks, and fun story is we used to have a fat hamster, and he was really awesome.
Oh, I put stuff in his hands.
Yes.
Yes, but yes, we used to have a fat hamster
named Chubbs, and he was a really
awesome.
nice hamster.
Yeah.
And
then...
this kind of reminds me of him, so the only little kind of toys that I got is this blind box, and this is the only blind box I got because it was Magical Girl themed, so it's these 80s Magical Girl shows like Creamy Mommy, I think that's Pelsia or Persia. Okay, I don't know all of these because I actually haven't seen any of them, but either way, it's like the mascots with little items, and yes, I will open it, but I'm just showing you.
Well, I just didn't want to be like, do you want to open it? And then you go, no, on camera, and I'm like, well, that was awkward.
Screw these people, I'm not opening it as I open the box. I did it wrong. See, it was because you made me open this on camera. And I'm just, This is why I don't get blind boxes, you guys. I can't handle it. So I think it's one of the little cats from Creamy Mommy, so let's get him out of packaging. Wow, I can rip that box to pieces by just... I can't even open this. It just opened normally, and I still ripped it from the middle because there's too many. Okay, let me assemble this, and I will come back. Alright, so this thing actually comes with a few different things. So one of them is the strap with the titles of the various shows and all that you could hook the little charms onto. So here is the cute little cat guy that I got in my box.
Adorable.
Yes. I think this is Creamy Mommy. I'll have to check and put a bubble if I'm wrong, or I guess with more information on what it is. And
I don't know. If somebody can read that.
And here is
tell. Oh.
Well, I'm also showing the little star guy. And this. So actually pretty fun surprise. Yeah. I would have been happy with anything that I got, but I guess the little cats were the cutest. So, okay, that was... I'm just so classy with opening boxes, you guys. Like a bear getting into a trash can. Anyways. And finally, for little, not really a blind box, but little items, I got a Twinkle Dolly Sailor Moon charm of the human version of Luna because she is just absolutely precious. And here is a better look of what she looks like on the back. And all of these are really cute, but I just had to have Human Luna because Human Luna is just so adorable. So that is it for the small stuff. Onto the figures, which actually I got a lot of figures for this con, which usually I don't do. First up being the prize figures. This one we actually won for free at a panel, so that was really cool, and you weren't too happy about...
Once I figured out who it was, I wasn't happy.
Because we did watch the first season of Love Live recently, and Nico was not his best girl.
She's not
would have been fun. Mine either, but...
Nico is just that extra... okay.
But it was a free figure, and you have to admit she is pretty cute. So as you can see, this is a Sega prize figure of Nico Yazawa from Love Live, and it's the Sorewa Bokutachi no Kiseki version, which I guess is the second opening, or opening of the second season, which we haven't seen yet. But I thought that was pretty cool that we actually won that, so there's nothing on the back, really. But does this mean I'm collecting the series now? I don't know. Or I might get a couple of other, like... I don't know who my best girl is yet. I haven't really decided, but might get her, and maybe I'll get your best girl, and we'll figure it out.
I don't know I have a best girl.
You don't have a best girl?
No, I don't... Don't put me on the spot like that.
Sorry. And the next prize figure is one I've actually been wanting for a while, and it was for an okay-ish price in the dealer's room, so I went ahead and grabbed it, and that is the Super Sonico Furyu prize figure of Princess of the Apple, cough cough, Snow White. But I've heard really good things about this figure, as well as awesome reviews on YouTube, and apparently this is a must-have, and pretty much any Sonico figure is a must-have for me, to be honest, so I guess that doesn't mean anything, but this one is really cute, so I was really glad to pick her up. I would have liked to got the mermaid too, but I didn't see her for too good of a price, so I just decided to wait. The next batch of figures I got are, again, working on completing the SH Figuarts collection of Sailor Moon characters, and this one I've been wanting for a while because I really like the Sailor V character. I really enjoy that 2-volume series of Sailor V. I thought it was quite fun, so more Sailor V is a good thing. And I've been wanting to pick this up for a while, so again, found it for a decent-ish price, so went ahead and grabbed her. And along with her, I did get a couple more Outer Senshi SH Figuarts, so we have a Sailor Saturn as well as Sailor Pluto, so I think I still need Jupiter and Mars to complete the SH Figuarts collection, but I am getting there, and they actually just recently had Black Lady up for pre-order, so I made sure to pre-order her as well, so. And last but not least are the last two figures that I needed to complete a collection, since I didn't remember to pre-order them and it became really hard for me to find, but they are the Megahouse World Uniform Operation figures from Sailor Moon of Ami Mizuno and Rei Hino, so I was really excited to see that they were at the con, since again these two I were missing out on and it was kind of a pain / expensive to look for them in the aftermarket, so I went ahead and grabbed them for convenience. So that is it that we picked up, I believe. As always, if you guys want to see an unboxing of any of these figures, feel free to let me know. And that is it for now. Until next time, thanks for watching.
Have a good one.